From the intelligence we've been receiving, Prime Minister Blair, I can say now with every assurance that this new dictator presents a grave threat, an imminent threat, and is continuing to pursue his plan to implement weapons of mass destruction.
Genghis Khan the Mongol, Mr. President.
That's correct. He's a Mongol. Our intelligence indicates that he's on the verge of upgrading his catapults to the devastating 13th century trebuchet.
A trebuchet constitutes a weapon of mass destruction.
That's correct.
Doesn't a trebuchet simply launch rocks?
Okay, have you seen the size of some of them rocks in Outer Mongolia, Mr. Prime Minister?
Well, yes.
It's pretty formidable. Plus, trebuchet sounds French, don't it?
I believe it was invented by the French.
Ah, see? I knew it. The damn French. See, you're either with us or against us. Now, in Southeast Asia, we see that Wang Khan is making aggressive moves to unify the Korean peninsula.
Correct, Mr. President.
Now, listen, this overt aggression will not stand. Wang Khan, Wang Chung, or... Look, if any Wang is going to be conquering Korea, it's going to be me, okay? Mr. Prime Minister, can you tell me what intelligence you have on this Hannibal of Carthage?
Hannibal is primarily known for his efforts in the Second Punic War and played an integral part in the conquest of southeastern Spain in the 220s BC.
Oh, let's keep an eye on this guy, Tony. I once saw a movie where he ate a man's liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. The United States does not condone cannibalism.
I believe this is a completely different Hannibal, Mr. President.
Really? Because it's spelled the same. Mr. Prime Minister Blair, I think it's in our collective interest to also keep an eye on that Ramesses II feller in Egypt.
Ramses II, Mr. President.
Yeah, whatever. I think it's prudent. Last thing I want to do is allow the Middle East region to become somehow destabilized.
You had us there for a moment, Mr. President. Jolly good one.
Thanks. Seriously, though, Tony, you got to watch that there Middle East. I know that from experience. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I won't get fooled again. You see. Is there something funny there, Mr. Prime Minister?
No. Actually, that's a song by The Who.
The Who?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, Mr. President?
No, I mean the name of the band.
The Who.
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
That's the answer.
The what?
No, sir, The Who.
The hell's this sumbitch talking about? Tony, I think in order to eliminate the threat of further violence, we must build a multilateral coalition to combat this Ragnar Lodbrok fella.
With all respect, Mr. President, that might be a difficult coalition to build.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Well, for starters, Mr. Lodbrok was only a pseudo-legendary Scandinavian warlord. And even if he were real, he hasn't been in power since the late 8th century.
All right, then, I'll just have to build a coalition of the willing.
Mr. President, I think you may be missing the point.
A coalition of the concerned, a coalition of the, the moderately interested.
He may never have existed at all.
Oh, well, hell, Tony. That never stopped me before. Thanks for taking the time, Mr. Meyer. So tell you what, give me a little run-through.
Well, Mr. President, in the new Civ 4 Warlords, we've included new civilizations, leaders, units, and wonders that offer an unprecedented level of depth that expands the player's military power and control as they strive for world domination.
Ooh, well, that sounds kind of complicated.
Complex, but not complicated, really.
I once almost choked to death on a pretzel.
Maybe we'll just take a quick spin through the tutorial.